It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. From the 32. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they had that one contained right at the line. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He's on the move. Pulled in by Dotson along the sideline. And he's out of bounds past midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He breaks a tackle. No one around. He's got space. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So a picture-perfect way to begin this ball game, Brock. Their opening drive ends in 6.
Yeah, no question about it. That's how you do it. You work all week to script out the opening drive, and it's huge when it pays off like that.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one not close to where it had to go. This drive is going to begin from the 40. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go. Wait,
Lone back gets the handoff. He's got to gain a 6 there. That was Reed Blankenship making the stop. Offense up to the line fast.
Get out there.
Back to the well again. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Working quickly here. A tight end in motion now. Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on 4th.
Here we go. We're going to 54.
They're going for it. He bats it forward on the quick touch pass. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Hurts now from the gun. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And he drives this one skyward, hoping to drop it near the goal line. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. Makes the fair catch. So no return on that punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go, 46. 26.
1st down, here's Dak. Ferguson's got it, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Working from the pistol, Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry-up here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Eagles come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. One quarter down.
End of the first quarter with the score.
Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're set up with it after the pick to end the 1st. Escapes a defender. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. Option play, they give it to Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked on a guy out, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Hey, kill! 47.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Yeah! 26.
Running it after the penalty. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. It's a gain of 8, and we have reached our 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 8.
Offense up to the line fast. They send a man in motion.
What do you think?
They give it to him again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
What do you think?
Throwing on first is Prescott. Flush down out to his left. They got 24 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
They were going to 52. They were 47.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Prescott set to pass. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
They were going to 54. Right here.
First down from the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. From the pistol, Hurts. He's on the move. Now here he goes. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running back sent in motion left. From the 36. Gets everything he has under this throw. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Hurts setting up to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down throwing for Hurts. Barkley's got it. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Devontae Smith, the intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Here comes the final play of our first half. He keeps it himself. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Hey, Silver. Right.
Throwing it just before halftime. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. And he tried to finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone, so set this drive up at the 40.
Yeah, here we go, 46. 26.
Now a give on the counter. This is ahead for about 5. Milton Williams making the stop.
Hey, kill.
Working quickly here.
Hey, kill.
Dak out of the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
46.
Offense in the hurry-up here. Back to throw. Here's Dak. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Prescott now on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
Hey, kill. 47. 26.
He's back to throw. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
63.
Now Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They go to Barkley again. Big gain, has them across the 40. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. He lost the football! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. 2nd and 10 now. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Tie game, final quarter, the final minutes and seconds ticking away, Brock. I mean, this is dream scenario for a defender to have the chance to score the potential game winner.
Yeah, I'll raise my hand and sometimes at a fault for too many times think about the quarterback. Oh, This is the moment you live for. Oh, you got to maximize this situation. It's the same mindset for these defenders, and when they capitalize on it, well, you could see the celebration by his teammates.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Here we go, 46, 26.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Working quickly here.
A gain of 17 yards.
26.
That's good.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd
Hey,
and 5.
jump.
The 42-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 5. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
26.
To throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. We'll get out of bounds after a small gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Back to throw. It's taken in by Lamb. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys cut it to a point late in this one. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Dotson now in motion right. He'll look to throw it. Rolling left, buying some time.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Here we go, third and less than a yard. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Setting up to pass. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! Trayvon Diggs has got it.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go, 47.
They've got a man in motion.
26.
Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Here we go, kill.
And the Cowboys first down.
26.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Offense in the hurry up here.
48-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Man in motion here.
26.
Dak now from the gun. That's going to be caught by Cooks. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this third down.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, 47.
Now they send their back in motion right. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Kill. Here we go, going to 54. Wide in. 26.
They'll try and punch it in. And he breaks the tie. That should win him this game. Brock, touchdown! Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They motion the slot man right. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. Trayvon Diggs has got it.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.